Vanity of Vanities. Thinking of the word vanity, the only thing that came to my mind was Carly Simon's song, "You're so vain, you think that this song is about you." In fact, in vanity, everything is about me. We were having a little problem. I was having a little problem this last week, and I was carrying on, and all of a sudden, going on about I want this, and this is for me, and what am I supposed to do, and can't we do it my way? All of a sudden, it was just like God put these words in my head. I, me. You sound like Ricky Ricardo preparing for the opera. Okay, God, it wasn't that good a joke. But there it is. I, me. And what is left when it's all about me? All about you. Ecclesiastes, if you follow the whole argument, the whole discussion, comes to the end, well, the best we can do is eat, drink, and praise God. Thank God that we can eat and drink. But there's one more thing we can do. We can strive, we can work at letting go of self. That doesn't mean we have to become wimps or so humble that we become milquetoast or doormats. It's just perceiving the world not from your own perspective, but to see the world through other people's eyes, to feel the world through other people's needs, and then to give to the world in love. Because every time we give in love, something happens, and the world is changed, and it doesn't depend on me and my survival for that change to continue. Christ showed us the way of Christ. Life is better, but that way means going through Golgotha. That means suffering, and that means hurting. But it means letting go of that which holds us down and keeps us tied in to me, I. One of the wisest women I ever met, Catherine Pyle, was absolutely devastated by her husband's death. He'd had cancer. They were older. It was time. But her life and his life, she told me, was so intertwined that when he was gone, part of her was missing. And it hurt. It hurt deeply. But she didn't run from it. She cried through it. And then she realized that that hole in her soul, the only thing that could be done with it was to fill it with God's love, to accept God's presence. And that hole became nothing but God's love, which then she gave away. She spent the next year helping her kids get settled, getting their family estate worked out. And then she had some time, so she went with her brother and sister-in-law to help them. They were ailing and needed somebody to be with them to get things done. And she was with them, and she was just living for them. They were in a car wreck. The brother and sister-in-law were beat up pretty bad. They all had to go to the hospital. They all were unconscious for a while. But the brother and sister-in-law came through it. But Catherine never woke up. And I am convinced two things happened. First of all, she saw Norris, her husband, and she was close enough that she could let go of what little she had left in this world. And the second thing is, she had very little in this world to let go of. Love is God. God is love. Jesus Christ shows us what that love looks like. Jesus Christ, when we accept Him, fills us with that love, and that love overflows. That love is eternal. That love will never die. And when we lose everything that's us and let God replace it with that love, guess what happens? We never die.